They say never test a mother's courage. Some say a mother's heart is fierce, but few understand the lengths to which a mother will go when her child is in danger. This is the story of Susana Trimarco, a woman whose courage not only reshaped the fight against human trafficking in Argentina, but also became a beacon of hope for countless women whose lives had been stolen from them. It all began in April 2002, in the city of San Miguel de Tucumán, northern Argentina. A routine morning took a terrifying turn. Susana's only daughter, Marita Verón, known to everyone as Marita, had left for what was supposed to be a simple checkup at a local clinic. She never returned. At first, Susana tried to remain calm, believing her daughter might have simply been delayed. But as hours passed, a cold, paralyzing fear began to creep in. Marita was a responsible young woman. She never went anywhere without telling her mother, never left her phone off, and had taken nothing from home. Her wallet, her purse, even basic belongings were untouched. The clinic confirmed she had never arrived for her appointment. The initial panic soon grew into annoying, relentless suspicion. Susana tried the police first, but they showed little interest. Her daughter was just another missing person in the city, too familiar with disappearances. It was the women of her neighborhood who gave her the first breakthrough. They spoke in hushed tones of a certain area notorious for women forced into prostitution. A taxi driver, recalling recent events, hinted at the same place. Susana's intuition told her the unthinkable was true. Her worst fears were confirmed when she discovered in police records that Marita's last known location was listed near a brothel. But Susana was no ordinary mother. Her grief fueled her courage. She embarked on a journey that would transform her life and the lives of thousands of others. Disguised as a brothel broker, she stepped into the very world where human trafficking thrived, where criminals dealt in the lives of women and girls like merchandise. She would walk among the predators, posing as a buyer of young girls, while gathering intelligence with meticulous care. The brokers, blinded by greed and lust, were unaware that the woman in their midst was not like the others. From them, she learned names, addresses, secret codes, and schedules. She discovered the networks that connected brothels across the region, and painfully, which members of law enforcement were complicit in these crimes. Every revelation was a piece of a larger puzzle, a puzzle that Susana assembled to fight back against the machinery of exploitation. What Susana discovered was horrifying. Women were kidnapped, sold, and transported across cities, often under the noses of authorities who turned a blind eye. The system was designed to protect the criminals, not the victims. But Susana refused to be silenced. She brought the information she collected to the courts, laying the groundwork for raids, arrests, and trials that shook the foundations of the trafficking networks. While Susana fought on, her personal life was being shattered. Her husband Daniel, devastated by the disappearance of his daughter, fell into a deep depression and passed away in 2005. Susana's world had become a landscape of loss. Yet even in the midst of unimaginable grief, she continued her quest. She could not rest until she had not only sought her daughter, but dismantled the system that had taken her away. Over the years, Susana's courage inspired a movement. She founded the Foundation María de Los Angeles, named after her missing daughter. The foundation provided legal aid, counseling, shelter, and protection for women and girls trapped in the trafficking industry. It became a lifeline for survivors and a force that pressured authorities to act. Through her relentless efforts, over 3,000 women were rescued from captivity, their lives restored to safety and dignity. Susana's fight was not just about her daughter. It became a fight for justice, a fight against a system that allowed trafficking to flourish. Her story gained international recognition. In April 2009, she received the Women of Courage International Award, a testament to her bravery and unwavering commitment. She was invited to speak on platforms across the globe, From human rights conferences to universities, sharing her knowledge and urging action against exploitation. She even received an honorary doctorate for her contributions to human rights and social justice. Asterisk. Yet the pain of Marita's disappearance never left her. Susana continued her search for her daughter across Argentina and even into Spain, tirelessly following every lead. The foundation she built grew in reach and effectiveness, but the personal mission of finding Marita remained at the heart of her life. Her story highlights the stark reality that the fight against human trafficking is not only legal and political, it is deeply personal. Asterisk. The raids, trials, and rescues Susana initiated revealed a network far more extensive than anyone had imagined. Brothels, secret apartments, and hidden operations came to light. Authorities could no longer ignore the problem. Her relentless courage forced the state to confront its failures and compelled the judicial system to act. The ripple effect of her actions is still felt in Argentina today. Asterisk. Even at the age of 71, Susana continues to work. She visits shelters, speaks to survivors, and advocates for stronger anti-trafficking legislation. Her life is a testament to resilience, an example of how one individual's courage can challenge an entire system of corruption and cruelty. She has taken her grief and turned it into a weapon against injustice, saving thousands of women from lives of torment. Asterisk. Susana's story is also a reminder of the cost of activism. She has faced threats, intimidation, and heartbreak. The loss of her husband, the uncertainty about her daughter, and the trauma of confronting traffickers firsthand have left marks on her soul. Yet she perseveres, demonstrating the depth of a mother's love and the power it can wield against even the most entrenched criminal networks. Asterisk. International organizations now study her work as a model for combating human trafficking. Law enforcement agencies have improved coordination and protocols, thanks in large part to the information and strategy Susana uncovered. Survivors speak of her as a guiding light, someone whose determination gave them hope and safety when they had none. Asterisk. Despite the accolades and the recognition, Susana remains focused on her ultimate goal, finding Marita. Every day, she follows leads, asks questions, and navigates legal and bureaucratic hurdles with the same tenacity that marked her first steps into that world of darkness in 2002. Her unwavering dedication is a profound lesson. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Asterisk. The story of Susana Trimarco is not just a story of human trafficking. It is a story of loss, courage, resilience, and the enduring power of a mother's love. It reminds us that even in the darkest circumstances, one person's resolve can ignite change, challenge corruption, and save thousands of lives. Asterisk. As the world honors Susana, she continues her silent, tireless journey. She is 71 now, but age has not diminished her spirit. For over 23 years, she has refused to accept the impossible. Her fight, fueled by love and grief, remains a beacon of hope for those who have no voice, for the women still trapped in silence, and for a world that needs to see what courage truly looks like. Asterisk. This is a story of heartbreak, bravery, and relentless pursuit of justice. A mother who entered the heart of darkness to fight for her daughter, and in the process, changed the lives of thousands. This is the story of Susana Trimarco. Asterisk.